Good morning, superstars. Okay, I am so excited for our day 3 of our webinar. And remember what we're discussing because it's really, really important. My wish for each and every one of us listening, participating in the webinar is that when we complete this week, and our week is going to be completed tomorrow, and really, our subject is going to be complete today. And I'm going to do questions and really go over how to do the hows and also what are the hows tomorrow. I've gotten some phenomenal questions. And that's really what is so important to me is that I am helping you with what it is you need. And for me, I don't really know what it is specifically that you need or that you're struggling with or that you're just unsure of unless you send me those questions. And I have gotten some really good questions. So tomorrow you're going to love it because I'm sure that if somebody else is having a struggle or they're really just unsure of their next best move, there are going to be other people that are in that same position. So I've had people private message me on my Jens Johnson page, public figure page. I've had people send me texts. I've had people send me private messages on Facebook, and people are contacting me through my website. However you need to, send me those questions because I promise you, your struggle and your struggles and your confusion is going to be able to help other people. And remember, that's what it's all about. But when we finish this webinar tomorrow, I want everybody to realize that step 1 in mastering the winning mindset, step 1 in success, step 1 is making the decision to win, making the decision to succeed, making the decision to achieve. Because it's not until you make a decision, it's that point in your life where you draw a line in the sand and you say, I'm not going to live my life like this anymore, or I'm going to live my life like this. It's when you make a decision, a firm decision, that the activity and the commitment and the consistency all starts to follow. So the 10 reasons why people don't make decisions and what to do about it is vitally important because you have to be clear on how you're going to succeed. You don't have to be clear on how you're going to do it. You just have to understand that success starts with the decision. So we're going to jump into number 6. Now, if for some reason you haven't been able to download this document, it's a free download on my website, all you do is go to jensjohnson.com, and then you're going to go to the top on the menu where it says Jens Guides, and that page, Creating a Magical Life, because that's how you create a magical life, learning how to make decisions and understanding decisions, and how all they're doing is moving you forward into action because success happens in action. You got to learn these things so you're not going to be scared, because fear is the number one thing that stops people from succeeding. Fear keeps you in your comfort zone. Fear keeps you away from the people you need to go out and start associating with. Fear is the enemy to success. And what's the opposite of fear? Faith. And I know you know that, but if you don't know that, write that down. The opposite of fear is faith. So when you're experiencing fear, it's a sign. It's a sign to let you know what you're lacking is faith. So what do we have to do to help build your faith? I mean, let's just look at things how they really are. Things how they really are, you're going to be able to figure it out and you're going to be able to succeed. But remember our 2 mantras: play bigger. Each and every one of us in our lives can play bigger. Second thing, when you come ready to receive, you're going to leave ready to achieve. So when you go to that Jen's Guides page and it talks about creating a magical life, do you want to create a magical life? Connect with me. What do? You're going to click that button. There's 2 buttons there. You can click either one. It'll take you to the download. Please do yourself a favor and print this out and read it and reread it and take it. Here's a recommendation. There's 10 of these reasons why people don't make decisions and what to do about it. Rank and rate yourself on all 10. You know, from 0 to 10, with 0 being this is what you really need work on, and 10 is you got this. You don't need any work on this. And start to work on these items. You know, personal development is what you have to do. You have to be personally developed. You don't have to go to college to become developed. What you have to do is you have to invest time in yourself. Well, what you're doing right now is personal development in action. And I promise you, if you want success in business, if you want success in health, if you want success in life, if you want success with your relationships, whatever success you want to have, you have to be developing yourself. You have to take that step from reading to action. So this is personal development in action. Let's look at number 6. Don't allow others to make your decisions. How many of you ask everybody else what you should do? Hey, what should I do about this? What should I do about that? What should I do about this? What should I do about that? Should I do this? Should I do that? You're always asking other people. Stop doing that. Stop. Stop asking other people to control your life. You're in control of your life. There's a difference between collaborating and getting someone's advice. And this is what that looks like. Hey, Rita, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to do an event. And I want this event to be big. I want it to be amazing. I want it to touch so many people's lives for good. I've got some goals that I've written down for this event. I value your opinion. How do you think I should really do this to make the biggest impact? That's collaborating. That's asking for someone's opinion. When you are always asking other people, what do you think I should do about this? Should I say this or should I say that? Should I wear this or should I wear that? You're giving your control of your life over to other people. Stop doing it. Just stop doing it. Stop doing that, because what you're doing with your words is you're telling your subconscious, I'm not in control. I don't know how to make decisions. And what you're saying, your messages to other people are, this person is not in control of their life and they need someone to make their decisions. Stop giving that control to other people. Stop it. Just stop it. There's 2 reasons people do that. One is because they don't realize what they're doing and they're giving control away and they're not in control of their life. And then the other is because if they let someone else make their decisions and it doesn't pan out in the most desirable way, they have someone to blame. Because people blame other people. Now, when you become to the point where you're developed in your journey, where you take 100% responsibility and accountability, you don't blame other people. That's one of the reasons why I was so excited that my 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old yesterday, when I shared his text messages back and forth, when he said, everything that happened to me yesterday was my fault. Do you know that brought tears to my eyes? Because at 16, almost 17 years old, what I've said to him and what I've shown him through my examples is seeping into his brain. And he took 100% responsibility. Everything that happened to me yesterday was my fault. Let me tell you, what you don't realize all the time is everyone in your life is watching you. Your spouses are watching you, your friends are watching you, your kids are watching you, people that you don't even know that know you, they're watching you. And you are setting an example to them. And let me tell you, these lessons of life are invaluable. These lessons in life change a person's trajectory from success to living a mediocre life to drugs and alcohol to depression to being a victim to living a life where people just are miserable to living a life where people are 100% in control of their life and they're blessing the world with their greatness and they're making this world a better place. These lessons are invaluable. So you measure yourself and you say, am I somebody that am always asking other people's, what should I do? Take that out of your vocabulary. Take the vocab out of your vocabulary. Should I say this or should I say that? Should I do this or stop doing that? All right. Start to realize there is a major difference between collaborating and asking for advice and wanting other people to make your decisions for you. No one, don't let anyone make your decisions for you. Only collaborate. Now, number 7, don't be afraid to act. Don't be afraid to act. It doesn't matter if you're the best or you're the worst. Your best is going to be better than other people's worst. Your worst is going to be better than other people's best. It just is. It just is. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Get comfortable getting out of your comfort zone. Do something every day that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. Y'all notice how Gold, when we turn that video on, her neck gets a little bit red, just kind of like Stephanie's, because that's out of her comfort zone. That's not comfortable for her. But you know what? She does it. There are things that I do and I'm telling you, there's some really uncomfortable things that I've done in my life. There's some really uncomfortable things that I've done over the last 12 months. And a lot of them has to do with finances. I mean, if I told you how much money a month I've been spending to really propel my mission, you would freak out, because I freaked out. I mean, so many times I would just say, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. And my husband, Dave, can tell you, you're crazy, Jens. It is scary, but do it anyway. First and foremost, make sure that you've surrounded yourself with good people. Every person that's on this webinar, amazing person. Every person that you share this webinar with and they say, man, that resonated with me, that's a good person. Every person that you share greatness with and they're attracted, great person. Surround yourself with greatness. And when you surround yourself with greatness, which is, I facilitate a mastermind. And let me tell you, my undergraduate degree is in health and wellness. My master's is in training and development. I did corporate training for 20 plus years. I've done coaching. I've done mentoring. I will tell you, these women have grown more in 9 months because of the association, not because they're trying to do it alone. Get a group. Join our group, get another group, start a group, get people, and realize you're going to have to act and you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. So when you look at a decision and you say, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do it, say to yourself, I won't know unless I try. You won't know if you can do it unless you try. And here's what I'm going to tell you right now. You can do it. You can do it. If one of the things that you think, oh gosh, I can't achieve that goal, well, here's the truth. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you put forth the necessary effort, you can achieve anything. 100%. You can achieve anything. And then here's the cool thing. Because these are all skills, the more you do that, your fears will start to minimize and your confidence will start to increase. And then you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt through experience that anything that you put the necessary effort towards, you will achieve. Anything. And your confidence will build. These are skills. You've got to work these skills. All right, let's look at number 8. Don't underestimate the importance of making decisions. You know, a lot of people go through life and they avoid making decisions. So these are the people, they're not even asking other people to make the decisions for them. They're not even doing that. These are the people that just avoid making the decision. And you want people in your life, if this is you, if you're the type of person that you just avoid making decisions. So, I mean, there could be a pile of decisions, on your desk, and you're just not making them. You're not collaborating with anyone. You're not asking. You're just not making the decision. Well, obviously, we know when you're not making a decision, you're avoiding a decision. You're making a decision. You're making a decision to not be in control of your life. But when you avoid making a decision, the decisions are made for you. You know, that's the thing. Don't beat yourself up. Don't ever beat yourself up, but realize the importance of making a decision is the importance between success or failure. It's just all there is to it. It's all there is to it. Your ability and your swiftness and your philosophy and your attitude around making a decision is what's going to change your life. I can't tell you, how many people that I work with that I will say will make a decision. What's the decision going to be? And they say, I don't know. Stop saying, I don't know. Stop avoiding the decision. Make a decision. It doesn't matter what the decision is. Hey, do you want to go down the road and be a salesperson? Do you want to go down the road and be a trainer? I don't know. Stop saying that. Say, I pick right now, I'm going to go down the road of being a salesperson. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Just decide and pick one. And then you're going to realize, well, I like it. Or you're going to say, you know what? No, I think I'm going to go do the trainer route. Whatever it is. But stop and realize the importance of making decision is between failure and succeeding. Now, number 9, don't be afraid to change. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to change, and you're going to have to change, and you're going to have to change, and you're going to have to change. But here's the neat thing. When you change, you're getting better. All right? You're getting better. You're getting better, and you're getting better, and you're getting better, inch by inch, foot by foot, mile by mile. You're getting better. Learn to embrace change. You know, a lot of people view change as scary. And for a lot of people, change is scary because they don't want to make decisions that cause change. But here's the thing. we don't have control over everything. Change is a part of life. We're going to change every day. I mean, I'm aging every day, and some of the changes that are happening to me, I'm not crazy about. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not crazy about some of the changes that are happening to me as I grow older, but I embrace the changes. And I say, you know what? With every change, it's just like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Because as we know, there isn't any such thing as staying in the same place. So if I'm going to change, I'm either going to be changing for the better or I'm going to be changing for the worse. You got to get that. All right. You got to get that. You're either changing for the better or you're changing for the worse, because you can't stay in the same place. Well, what do you prefer? Do you prefer changing for the better or do you prefer changing for the worse? I prefer changing for the better, because I know if I'm not intentionally working on changing for the better, I am subconsciously, passively changing for the worse. I don't want to be worse year after year after year. I want to get better. I can't control everything that's happening, changes in my life, changes in my body, I can't control all of that, but I can control that I'm going to get better in my mind. I can control that I'm going to develop myself more. I can control that I'm going to help more people in a more substantial way. Don't be afraid to change and realize that it's going to happen. With or without you, one way or the other. And then number 10, don't put limitations on yourself. You know, most people put limitations on themselves, which will limit your decision-making activities. So when a decision comes up, you'll say, because you put limitations on yourself, you'll say, I can't do that. Well, you've just put a limitation on yourself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, you might not be able to do it overnight. You're right. You can't go from 0 to 100 overnight. You are 100% correct about that. But you can go from 0 to 1. And then you can go from 1 to 2. And then you can go from 2 to 3. And if you don't stop, don't put limitations on yourself. You don't stop, before you know it, you will be at 100. Now, how long will that take? It depends on how hard you're working. But here's what I always say. Time is going to pass, whether you're putting effort towards your goals and creating the dreams and living the life that you want. Time is going to pass one way or the other. In a blink of an eye, it's going to be March 1st, 2018. In another blink of an eye, it's going to be March 1st, 2019. In another blink of an eye, it's going to be March 1st, 2020. Time is going to pass. You have a decision every day, every week, every month, every year. Are you going to go from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 and 4 to 5? And then when you hit 100, you've reached those goals? Are you just going to say, oh, I can't do that, and not even try? The truth of the matter is, when we eliminate limits in our lives and on ourselves, that's when we realize that the world is full of opportunities that are waiting for us. See, here's the thing. Each and every one of us, as we've said before, we were sent to this earth with greatness within us. We were sent to this earth to make a difference. We were sent to this earth to leave a legacy. And you can do it. You're not alone. You're playing bigger. Now, I will say you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. You got to play bigger. That's what we're doing right now. So you've got some decisions to make, ladies and gentlemen. You've got some decisions to make. Sit down and write those decisions out. You get to decide. You haven't done your homework. What are your goals for 2017? Write them out. Decide today. I'm going to write them out. If you need help, let us know. Hey, listen, this is something that we're going to do because we're taking people along the journey, but we'll help in more substantial ways also. We've got a team of amazing, incredible people. We want you to connect with us. We want you to live your life with intentionality. We want you to have a positive impact on the world because there are things that you can do that nobody else can do in just that manner. There are billions of people on this earth. I'm not going to be able to relate to everybody. Gold over here, she's not going to be able to relate to everybody. Mama on the phone, she's not going to be able to relate to everybody. But if each and every one of us works, we're going to be able to relate. Now, I want everybody to know that I'm going to be playing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm just going to keep on playing bigger and bigger. I hope I don't get bigger. I mean, I hope I'm able to maintain my health along the way. But one of the things that I'm doing in 2017 is live events because I want to touch people in such a substantial way. I want to teach people what they need to do. I mean, we're starting here in Dallas, but we're going to go all over. We're going to go to Austin. We're going to go to Houston. We're going to go to Atlanta. We're going to go to Miami. We're going to go wherever we want to go and wherever people need us. And this event that we're going to be taking all over is Beauty, Brains, and Business. And I personally have never, ever had somebody meld all of this together. But here's the thing. If you don't realize that your inner beauty is what makes you special and unique, and that it's your inner beauty that's going to make you $1 million or more, if that's your desire, you're not going to get there. Your inner beauty is what makes you you. And you have to meld the inner and the outer because that's what radiates. Your brains, it all starts in your head. But you've got to realize the steps that you have to take. And that's how you're going to have the success in the business. And remember, business can be anything. And I'm going to tell you, one of the things that I will focus on in this event is I want everybody to be as financially successful as they desire. I don't want you living on your needs. I want you receiving your wants. And to be able to have financial freedom and to be able to have time freedom, you've got to have multiple streams of income. So whatever income is your primary income, great. But you got to have a second, and you got to have a third. And depending on how much financial freedom you want, you might need a fourth or a fifth. What are those additional streams of income? What do they look like? Let's find out what your passions are. Let's help you identify those, and then let's help you do it. Let's help you achieve it. See, my personal mission in life is to leave every person I encounter better. Am I going to leave you better because I smiled at you? Am I going to leave you better because I breathed belief into you? Am I going to leave you better because I gave you tools? Am I going to leave you better because you now understand that you can achieve whatever it is you want? How am I going to leave you better? I don't know. But I know this, I will die trying. I will never, ever stop. Because what I know is you are beautiful. Because what I know is you are amazing. Because what I know is you are great. And I can help you achieve that greatness, not for your own personal benefit, but so you can go out and bless the world. Anybody that wants to fly in or drive in or whatever, let us know. But this is something I want everybody to know, you know, we've got early bird registration, we've got general admission registration. It's so dirt cheap, but we've got VIP, and the VIP, basically you're going to get more out of the VIP with free products and services than you're going to pay in. And again, we've got a free makeover that's going to be hair, it's going to be makeup, it's going to be a photography session, it's going to be a gift basket, it's going to be pictures, you know, for your brand. It's going to be all of that. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great, you know, all of that. But more than anything, what I want you to realize is do this so you can make a positive impact on the world. Know your greatness, know your beauty, and share, 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 and share. Until we meet again tomorrow, be big, be bold, and most importantly, be you. Bye-bye.